What is up, guys? It's your friendly neighborhood web word fanatic, and I just started playing Lorcana on PIXELBORN Connect, which is like a live webcam ranked battle thing that you can play Lorcana on with people all over the world. So I've already played a few games here, but this is the first game that I recorded, and we're going to go over a live commentary because the sound was not very good whenever I recorded here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and definitely let me know what you guys think and how I can improve this video. So here's the queue time for the game, and I was using a Ruby Amethyst deck, my Elsa Frozen deck. So I'll put the link in the deck list in the description of this video. And we were facing a Amethyst Stew deck here. And I put the video on like a little bit faster of a time, so hopefully I can keep up with the commentary there. And then I asked, shoutouts to Sesame Seed 83, who was super duper nice and allowed me to record this video, and it said that it was okay for me to put it on YouTube. That's probably what I'm asking him right here. And yeah, so far everyone on PIXELBORN Connect has been super duper nice. If you guys have been thinking about, starting to play Lorcana on there, I definitely recommend it. The players are pretty good, a lot better than what I'm used to in real life, but everyone's super duper nice and everyone's super duper kind and a very graceful. If I make mistakes or anything like that, they definitely help me. Are very nice about it. And I think we're just drawing up to our mulligans, and then he has the green thing on his box, so he's gonna be the first player here. So we're just gonna do our mulligans, and I'm not sure why my screen is so small. I'm not sure if there's a way for me to get it up there. But yeah, basically, I forgot to say, I wanted to basically kind of just record this and kind of show my journey, and I'm gonna attempt to move up in the ranked ladder of PIXELBORN Connect, playing Disney Lorcana. And if I fail, you guys will see me failing. Right now, I am in, or while I record this video, I was in the wood tier, and I'll go over all the tiers at the end of this video as well in PIXELBORN Connect. So my opponent inked a Sorcerer's Tower, and then they played a one-drop Churn-in-Box Followers. So when I played a Sorcerer's Tower, I was like, oh, you're playing a Broom deck. That's super cool. If you guys have seen my other videos, I love playing Brooms. So I inked a Medallion Wits, and I played a one-drop Olaf there with 1 Strength, 3 Willpower. And my opponent quested with the Churn-in-Box and then banished it so they could draw a card. And then I think they're just, let's see, they inked a Mickey Mouse, the 5-drop, and they played the Aerial Cleaner, the Evasive Broom there. And yeah, they spoiled alert. They tell me something after. I think the next turn they draw into the other Mickey or the 1-drop Mickey from Shimmering Skies, and they're like, "Dang it, I shouldn't have inked the 5-drop one." So I inked the Madam Mim Snake. So I have 2 ink, which you guys can see at the. Oh, and I quest with Olaf to get 1 lore, and I played another Madam Snake to bounce Olaf back, so he's protected. And then I just wanted to get a 2-drop, a big body out with 3 attack and 3 willpower. So to play Yensid, which is the best common that you want as Brooms, and I drew a card to play that Mickey with the 1-drop. And they're telling me here, I really wish I didn't ink that 5-drop Mickey because it could have shifted. But they had no way of knowing that they would have drawn the 1-drop. I think they were looking for that on turn 1. Or probably even a 1-drop Broom to get the Yensid combo off. When you play Yensid and you have a Broom play, you can draw a card. So then they pass it over to me, and then they have 3 ink there. 1 lore. I have 1 lore, and I have 2 ink in play. So I should have raided up my ink. I think I forgot to do that here. I think I drew my card as well. There's a couple times in the middle of the game where I think we couldn't hear each other's sound, so we had to get that in check. Yeah, so I raided up there, and I inked in Archimedes, which is a 1-drop 2/2. And then do I play anything here? I don't remember. Yeah, I played something for 3. Am I gonna... Okay, I thought I would brawl the Yensid, so I played an Elsa, the Snow Queen, and she is 3 costs, 2/3, and if I exert her, I can exert a chosen opposing character. And then I went ahead and quested with the Madam Mim Snake here, because it's 3/3, so I felt like it would be difficult for the opponent to take it out. And then a Sesame Seed, he was just asking me the ability of Elsa, so I kind of just demonstrated, like, if I exert her, then I can exert one of your characters, and I think we're just talking about it. But yeah, everyone is super duper kind, and I just feel like it's just like hanging out with people and then just talking about the game about with other people that enjoy Disney Lorcana. I think he quests with everybody. So the Yensid quest for +2 if you have two or more brooms in play, which he does have. So yes, it quests for 3, the broom quest for 1, and the Mickey quest for 1. So he's off to a big start here. And he passed over to me, and I inked an Olaf. I didn't even see that he passed over to me, so I inked an Olaf there. And then I think I'm thinking, because I am terrified of brooms because I love playing brooms, and I know that if they get a Sorcerer's Tower, they can go crazy. So I had my snake challenge into the Yen Sid, take it out, and then the snake took a damage back. And I did 3 to play a fox. Okay, so I bounced the snake back, and then fox has rush. So I took out the resist Mickey, and fox would take a damage here as well. And I think I just pass here. Am I gonna quest with the Elsa? I have no clue. Um, I did not quest with Elsa, so I think I was thinking about it, and I did not want the Elsa to be defeated. Maybe I have the shift or something in my hand. So he hard casts a Friends on Our Side and draws 2. Okay, I think he's just thinking about what to do. He inks that a 1-drop Mickey, and he plays a 1-drop broom there. Okay, so he has 3 brooms and then 2 aerial cleaners. Oh, he challenges into the fox and takes it out, and then I think he quests for 1 with the other broom. Pass it back over to me. So I draw for turn. I'm glad I put it on a faster speed, because I think I took pretty long playing this game. I just couldn't decide um, what to do there. Like if I should have been more aggressive to take out the brooms, or if I can just like put up my board. So I ink a 1-drop Olaf there, and I do all 5. Do I have a Maui? Oh no, I played the Elsa 5th Spirit from Shimmering Skies. So when I play her, I can exert a chosen opposing character. So I exert the small broom, and I just had her rush into it, take it out. She also has evasive. And then I think I quest with the Elsa there, because I don't think that he can take it out. So I just quest with the Snow Queen there. I probably should have quested last turn with it. I'm not sure if he could take it out. Oh, so it's his turn already. He plays a fox and draws a card off it. And he should have just ready the broom, but I think he just did it in the wrong order. It's okay, I always do that too. So he readies up, plays a fox, draws, and then he's going to ink a Strength of the Raging Fire. I think he's trying to decide what to do here as well. He just quests with the broom. Okay, and he passed back over to me. So now I draw for turn, and then let's see what do I do here. I think I'm just thinking. Yeah, so the situation, let me see. I guess he has 8 lore to my 3. And you know, I'm a hyper control deck, so I think I just want to control his board. Ooh, I played a Queen's Castle just when I said that. Okay, so I guess what I'm doing here is I want his character to exert to try to take out maybe the Queen's Castle. So I think I'm trying to decide if I should move the Elsas there. And I have 2 inks, so I think I move both of them. Yeah, so both the Elsas now are in the Queen's Castle. And am I going to challenge into... Yeah, so I have both of them challenge into that broom, take it out, and they both take some damage there. And I believe that's all I can do. So I think I'm hoping to keep the Queen's Castle alive, so I get the passive 2 lore. So my deck has like no way to gain lore other than with the locations. So it's all about just keeping them in play. So he's gonna sing Let Storm Rage On, which can do 2 damage to one of my Elsas, and he knocks out the 5th Spirit. Then he can draw a card. Did he forget to draw? I'm not sure if he actually remembered to draw there. So he inks a Mickey. Oh, I remember he plays that Rush Broom. He takes out my other Elsa. So now everything's gone. So since I don't have any characters at the Queen's Castle, I can't draw a card anymore. But I still get that passive 2 lore per turn. So he passes it back over to me. And then I'm ready up all my ink. And I get that 2 lore from the Queen's Castle. So I got the 5 here. And I draw per turn. And I feel like I played a Maui here. I inked a Maleficent Dragon. Yeah, that's 5. That should be a Maui. No, I don't have the Maui, I guess. I don't know. So when I play her, I rush her into the broom, take it out. She takes 4 damage. Elsa has 1 life left. And she does have evasive, so I feel pretty protected with her. And I think I just moved her castle here. Okay, I have really bad memory, guys, so I guess I didn't play Maui. I don't know even if I play Maui this game, I guess. And then I have 2 cards in hand, I think, that I was showing him there with the dice. I saw the pro players, they put their cards in hand and put dice on top to show how much is. I know you guys can't see because I don't know why my screen is so small there, but I think for my opponent, my screen is much bigger so they can see the numbers on the dice and everything. So he plays another rabbit. and then he quests with the one that's already dried with their ink. No, he challenges. Wait, uh, I think he tried to challenge me, and then I just remind him that the elf has evasive. Yeah, so he's gonna think what he does. I think he just quests here. Um, yeah, did he quest? I don't know if he gained lore. Oh no, he challenged into the queen's castle. Yeah, so he dealt 2 damage to the queen's castle, and then he played the fox. Fox has rush, and it bounces the rabbit back, and then he dealt 4 more damage to the queen's castle. So the queen's castle has 6 damage on it and 1 willpower left. So he's about to take out the queen's castle, but I got the card draw from the queen's castle, which is what I was really looking for, and I got the 2 lore whenever my turn began. So now my ink is pretty high, so I'm feeling pretty comfortable with my deck whenever my ink goes up, because I can play more of the expensive ruby cards. Well, I got in the medallion weights pretty late this game, so I can play it for 2 ink, exert 2 ink, and exert that card to give a character the weights, and they get +2 to their attack. So now also challenge for 4 takes out the fox, but when she challenges, she can draw a card with the medallion weights, because if the character that has the weights challenges, they draw a card. So I got that card draw there. And then I don't know why I did that. I guess I really wanted to take out the fox, but the rabbit can take out my queen's castle. So maybe it's not the best play. So I think the Olaf. Oh, okay. I played another queen's castle. So I think I'm just trying to put pressure with the locations, because that's kind of my only way to gain lore. And then I think with the brooms, he doesn't have the best access to try to like take out my locations. I think he had to run probably like Rise of the Titans, like some steel cards, but those cards are pretty situational, I guess. Very much for locations. And I think he probably wants to lean more into like the bounce package in his brooms. So he inks a Pete, a referee Pete there, and he does 4 to play. No, he does all 8 there to play both of the rabbits, and he draws 2. So, oh yeah, I remember he got 3 rabbits in play, and then he's gonna charge with the rabbit I dried to take out my queen's castle. And there's 2 more rabbits there, and then he passes to me, so I gain my passive lore and I draw for turn. And I forget to ready up the medallion weight, so I think I'll do that in a little bit. I remember I think he has like 7 cards in hand. I remember asking him how many you have in hand. He's like, I have 7. So I played a Madame Medusa for 6 ink. She can banish a character with 3 attack or less, so I banish one of the rabbits. It doesn't matter which one, because I don't think I can challenge this turn anyways. And then I ink a snake. I exert the snake to move Medusa to the queen's castle to help me get my card draw, and I pass. So he draws for turn. So this queen's castle has full willpower left, because he took out the other one. And then let's see what he does. Yeah, I think it's coming up where I'm like, how many cards do you have in hand? He's like, I have 7. I was like, what? That's like a fresh hand, and then he has a lot of ink and stuff too. So, oh, he took out the queen's castle. Okay, so he challenged with both rabbits for 2 damage each. It's 4 damage. He played a fox, bounced a rabbit back, and then challenged for 4 again. The queen's castle took it out for a total 8 damage. The queen's castle only has 7 willpower, and then he plays a Mickey here for 5. Yeah, because he only used 3 ink for the fox. And I think he's gonna ink here. It doesn't look like he has that many cards in hand. I think he got the card draw maybe later after that, or maybe he just has the 7 cards. I can't really tell. He inks a goat there. Yeah. And he passes over to me. So getting my weights is pretty good for me, because now I can start to get my card draw up, and I have a lot of ink there. As you guys can see, I have 9 ink. He also has 9, my opponent. Okay, and then I feel like, yeah, I'm going to do the weights, give Medusa the weight. So now she has 6 strength. She's a challenge, take out the fox. No, she challenges the rabbit. The reason why is because she has 4 willpower. So if she attacks the rabbit, she lives. If she takes the fox out, then she'll get knocked out. So I draw a card with the medallion weights, because Medusa challenged. And then I feel like I'm going to bounce her back to my hand or something. Do I have? Yeah, so I play a Madame Mim snake, bounce the Medusa back to hand, exert 6, play the Medusa back down, take out that Mickey with the resist, because he has 3 attack or less, or he has 3 attack, and Medusa can banish a character with 3 attack or less. And I think I just end my turn there, yeah. It looks like I have 1 card in hand, it looks like, I'm not sure. Okay, and I'll pass it back over to him. So he took out 2 of my queen's castles, which is kind of my way to gain lore. So I feel like it's going to be a long game. I just checked, we're like halfway through the game, and I sped up the time here, like I said earlier. So I think the full time of the game was, I think, over 40 minutes. But I think I was able to cut it to around 30 or a little bit less with the video that you guys are seeing right here, just because I sped up the time. Okay, and then he plays a Merlin Rabbit. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the draw power with the rabbits are crazy. I actually don't run any rabbits in my deck, just I feel like it's I don't know. All I want to do is control the opponent by managing the board. Okay, so he also plays a Pete, so now I cannot play actions during my entire next turn with a Pete's effect. But yeah, the reason I don't run rabbits is because it doesn't help me necessarily control the board like board control. It helps me draw, and it's uninkable. So I struggle inking cards. So he bounces the rabbit back, plays a fox, and then he quests with other fox. Um, yeah, because I forgot what I was saying with the rabbit thing, but I have 10 uninkables in my deck, but I feel like I draw them all the time when I desperately need to ink. So I feel like if I up that uninkable count to more than 10, I'm just gonna be stuck all the time. Yeah, I kept drawing double Medusas when I need to ink like early game. Okay, so I exert 2 to give the weights to the snake. Snake takes out the fox, but I can draw a card because I had the weights challenge. Or the character that I gave the weights to challenge the character. So I get to draw a card, and then I think I can't even tell how much ink, 5 for Elsa. So Elsa can exert, and I exert the Pete there. I do 3 for the Elsa Snow Queen. Okay, so I have all the small Elsas out, and then Medusa takes out the Pete, and then she'll take 3 damage, living again with 1 life left. Yeah, so the medallion weights are putting in work this game right here. So we're tied now with 9 lore each, and we both have 10 ink. I love games that go to the end game and we have so much ink to play with because I feel like we can do so much more fun combos. Um, I think I think his sound went off, so I was just asking, hey, are you still there? Um, yeah, and he was like, oh my bad, I just accidentally turned the sound off or something like that. Yeah, the mic is I gotta figure out a way to just record the sound like straight from the game. Let me know what you guys think about me doing commentary on it. If you guys prefer me to I don't have the original sound where we're kind of talking to each other, or this commentary is okay. So he has the fox challenge the Medusa. He takes my Medusa out, and the fox gets taken out as well. And then he plays a Yen Sid there. He plays a Sorcerer's Tower. Ooh, that's scary. And he plays a whole new world. Yeah, yeah, I remember that, and I was surprised there. Yeah, I think he whittled his hand down, and then I should have. I think I didn't ink last turn the brawl. I decided to keep in my hand, but I should have just inked it. I wasn't thinking about the whole new world. But I get to draw up to 7 now, and now I have 8 drawn for turn. So that's really big. And I think he's kind of in a bad situation now that I drew so many cards. Because I have so much ink as well. But my deck is really more for the late game, and he has a lot of brooms, and I think brooms are more better for the early game mid range. So I exert 3 ink to play the library. So I got another location in play there. And you guys know me, I love my locations. I can exert the Elsa to freeze the Snow Queen, another chosen character. So I exert his Yen Sid by exerting my Elsa. I give the weights to the Fifth Spirit Elsa, and she challenges into Yen Sid, takes it out with her 4 power now with the weights, and I can draw a card there as well. So I think I still have 8 cards in hand now because I just drew back. And I think I'm definitely going to ink something. And I'm sorry, guys, that icon is blocking the bottom of my inkwell there. So I do one to play it to Fida. So if I play and have location, I make each opponent lose a lore, which is what this deck is all about. So he drops down to 8 because I really just am just focused on controlling, and my ability to gain lore is really bad. However, you guys can tell it's probably not the best way. And then I'd spend 3 ink to move all 3 characters to the library now. So they get banished, then I can draw a card. And then I ink something, so my ink goes up to 11. And sorry guys, it's on the side of the screen, so you can't really see, but I can't really even tell what I inked just now. But ink something. And then I put my hand there. I think I have like 4 cards in hand. I remember there's a really scary turn. So yeah, I'll kind of wait for him. And he has a really cool mat too with the Mickeys. I can just tell he is a fellow broom lover. If you guys have seen all my first games playing Lorcana on this channel, they're all brooms. I love playing brooms. Everyone around me hates them. My wife hates the brooms. I played him against another content creator, D20 Woodworking. D20 hates the brooms. All my friends hate the brooms. They're just like, oh, brooms, brooms. And I'm like, yeah, I love the brooms. They're super duper cool. So it's cool to see someone else playing them. So he plays a Mickey, plays a goat, and he spends more ink to play 2 more brooms. And whenever he did this, I thought that, so when you play the that Mickey, the playful sorcerer, you could do damage to an opposing character equal to the number of brooms you have in play. He played the Mickey first, so he can't do any more damage. I thought that he didn't want to knock out my Tafita. She has two willpower, so he could have knocked it out. But she's at the library, so maybe he didn't want me to draw a card. That's what I was thinking. But then he told me, he was like, "Oh crap, I made a mistake. I should have actually played the brooms first." I think he's telling me maybe around this time. So if he plays the brooms first, then he plays that Mickey, then the Mickey can do 2 damage to any character whenever he enters play, because there's 2 brooms in play. So I just let him take it back, because it doesn't really matter. I get to draw a card with the library anyways, so I'm fine with that. And I was like, yeah, if you want to take it back, it's completely fine. If you want to change the order, and it's like, yeah, I'll do that. So he plays the brooms first, and then he plays a Mickey. So he knocks out my Tafita, but because of the library, I can draw a card. Tafita kind of already did her job by entering play and making the opponent lose a lore. So right now I'm at 10 again. I passed the lore for the library at the start of turn, and my opponent's at 9 lore here. So I still have no real way to quest. So, oh, okay, I shifted onto the big Elsa. So she's kind of my big quester there. Whenever she enters play, she can exert 2 opposing characters, and they cannot ready at the start of the opponent's next turn, because it's a deep freeze ability. It's not a regular freeze. And then I think I quested for 3. I think I'm gonna try to gun lore. So I quested that Elsa has it's 4-6 in quest for 3. So I see the finish line is kind of close. So I feel if I can quest with her a few times, I can actually just win this game. So I exert the Mickey and the goat, and the goat's just scary because if it leaves play or anything, then he gains a lore. So I'm just have it not do anything because then it can't challenge for 4 and take out my library as well. And the brooms, I think I just leave them in play here, I guess. Oh, I dealt 2 damage with the Elsa to his sorcerer's tower, and then I play a fox, give it the medallion weights, bounce that Elsa back, and then take out the sorcerer's tower. I think sorcerer's tower has 7 willpower. Fox has 4 plus 2 with the weights of 6, and Elsa had that Snow Queen had 2, so the total of 8 damage for me to take it out. And then yeah, I was just really scared of if he like mass swarms brooms, that he can quest for a lot because I know that sorcerer's tower. That's my like favorite strategy playing with the brooms, like being at like 8 lore and then just questing for like 12, 15 lore in one turn, out of nowhere. That's what the brooms are kind of all about. So I was super worried about that, paranoid even. So that's why I had to take out that sorcerer's tower. And then I think he plays a Yensid, draws a card with it, and he hard casts a friends on her side, so he draws 2 more cards. And I think this is the turn where he goes super duper wide. And wide is like whenever you play a bunch of characters, and then he threatens, I think, even lethal here. Because let's see, he has 1, 2 lore with the brooms, 3 with the goat, 2 more with the Mickey, 2 more with that Mickey. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a Yen Sid quest for 3 because there's more than 2 brooms in play. So he could quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 now with the Chernobogs. So yeah, I mean, it would have been rough. I could have definitely done something though. Actually, I don't know what I had in my hand actually. Um, what is he? Oh, he runs both the brooms into my Elsa because with Mickey Mouse Playful Sorcerers, or sorry, the Wayward Sorcerers effect, the one that he just played, when a broom is defeated, it comes back to his hand. If it is banished in a challenge, I mean. So he runs them all into the Elsa. They go back to his hand, and he plays them all for 1 cost less with that Mickey's effect. Yeah, so he plays all the brooms back down now. So he has a pretty crazy thing. And I remember here, yeah, guys, I had the be prepared. I'm not sure. I think he was kind of expecting as well. No, I remember what he told him. He was trying to dig for a Pete with all their card draw with the friends and the Yensid. If he played a Pete here, I think he might have been able to just win right here. So I think I quest with the Fox. I'm preparing for the be prepared, and I have Elsa sing be prepared because I don't want to use my ink. I could have quested with her for 3, but I decided to have her sing because she's 8 cost, so she can sing a song with 7 or less. So she just sings it be prepared, and I draw 2 cards because the Elsa and the Fox at the library, and that kind of, I think, ended the game right there. Yeah, so then I still have all my ink to play stuff, and I have 12 ink there. So I think I just go super duper wide here. So I played a Donald Duck. I do 4 to shift. Oh yeah, shift the Donald Duck there. So when I play the Pie Singer with the shift effect, he can make the opponent lose 2 lore. So I drop him down to 8 there, just in case anything happens. And then I can't tell how much ink that is. I do 5 to play Elsa. I just want to get characters out so they can quest. And then I think I moved Donald there to the library. And then, am I out of ink to move Elsa there? No, I just inked right there. So, because I just want the 13 ink. So I think I moved Elsa to library as well. Yeah, just playing it super duper safe. Because I played games with this deck before where I'm not committing to controlling the board and I end up losing. So I feel I have to just remember my identity of trying to control. No, I'm unable to move the Elsa there. I think I just inked there to move Donald to library because I ran out of ink, I think, for that. So I passed over to my opponent and he's at 8 lore to my 15. I dropped his lore quite a bit, and I think I should have it here. I'm not sure exactly what he does here. He does have access to a lot of card draws. Playing the bounce package with the rabbits and everything, but I think his hand. I think he told me he has like less cards in his hand now. So he plays the ref repeat. Oh yeah, and he tells me here he was digging for the ref repeat, but he wasn't able to get it. Yeah, and then I was asking him if he considered using the small brooms to banish them so he could draw a card, and he said he thought about it, but he thought he would just either get it or not with the with all the cards from Yen Sid and the friends on our side. Yeah, I think if he played that, I don't know what else I had in my hand. I don't know if I had characters that could insert his stuff, but if I was not able to be prepared that turn, he went that wide. I don't know if I could have came back from that actually. I could have attacked, I think, the goat and something else, the exerted playful sorcerer Mickey. But yeah, I think he just plays a bunch of characters, and I think he kind of just gives up here. I could be wrong though. So he plays the Rush Broom, Pete, in a Sorcerer's Tower. And brooms can move to Sorcerer's Tower for free. But I think he's going to challenge with the Rush Broom into my library. Yeah, so it does 4 damage, and he passes. So I ready up, and I get passive lore with the library, and I draw for turn here. And then, let's see. I feel like all I gotta do is just kind of quest, but I need to keep the library alive, I guess. Oh, I shift the Donald on top of the shifted Donald to make him lose another 2 lore. Yeah, I am really hyper control, guys. I just really want to make sure the opponent does not surprise me and do anything. That's maybe you guys have seen in my videos. That's kind of how this deck runs. Hyper control. Take out all the questing stuff. So I do 2 to give Elsa them down in weights. Exert 2 ink, and she has 4 attacks. She takes out that broom, takes 4 damage. I can draw a card because the character with them down in weights challenge. But for there, I was really just trying to have her be able to take out the broom. And then Donald here, did he just, yeah, Donald just quested here because I can't take out the Sorcerer's Tower because he only has 3 straight right now. And I played Madame Medusa with 6 ink with my last ink to banish the Pete. Yeah, and I think I have here. Oh, I also played an Olaf just in case. And I'm just cleaning up my board a little bit. And I think I moved Elsa. I think I inked and I moved Elsa to the library. So I have Elsa and Donald at the library. And then you guys, oh, I think, yeah, so he conceded here. He was showing me his hand. He had the that Luisa song that can banish all the items in play, so he would have banished that. And then I think I was just confused, like if he was still playing or not. But then he told me he was actually just showing me like his hand. And then I think we're talking about the Pete thing. Yeah, I think if he just got that Pete 1 turn, like 1 draw earlier, he might have completely just ended that game right there because he was at 9. He was questing for like I think over 12 there with like so many characters. But yeah, thank you again, man. Huge shout out to Sesame Seed 83. Thank you, man, so much for playing playing Disney Lorcana with me and just being a super duper nice guy. And huge thanks for allowing me to record. This is my first recorded game on PIXELBORN Connect. I'm excited to do a lot more and just document my journey. I think we're just kind of just talking about the game a little bit here. Just talking about what we could have done. I think he was going over some of his decisions, and then yeah, we're just kind of just talking there. And that's one of my favorite parts about the game. I just love talking about it afterwards to see what we could have done better to improve both our plays. So God Victor, and this was also my game to get me out of the wood status, the wood tier. And then you guys can see my deck there. That was the only deck that I have, so I've only been playing that one. And then I get out of the yeah, so I'm in the bronze tier now. I think I'm gonna go, yeah, so there's wood, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, all those tiers. I was in the wood tier, and then I finally got over to the bronze tier here. And yeah, this is gonna be my journey, guys. I'm gonna see if I can get to Grandmaster. I don't know if that's gonna be possible. But yeah, we'll see what happens. And I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.